Hi everyone, hope you're all doing great. Anyway, today I'm here with the very best recipe I feel, fried fish curry. I've never had this before, and I posted a shorts about this, and today here is the full recipe for the fish fry curry. Okay, so in a mixing bowl, you'll put 2 teaspoons of salt and pepper. This is a big mixing bowl because we're gonna add some really big fishes. So we got fish to fry today. So we're going to marinate the fish first, and for that, here are the ingredients. So 2 tablespoons of salt and pepper, and about 3 tablespoons of red chili powder, and 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder. So that is what we are going to add, and then we are going to add 1 tablespoon of lemon juice as well. And that's about it for the marinade. And you can adjust the chili powder and black pepper according to your heat level taste. And here we are adding 2 tablespoons of coconut oil as well. So this is at the moment being prepared by my cousin and his wife. So they came over for a visit and they made this for me, and I recorded it because I loved it so much. So you put some more, like a little bit of water as well to make it into a thick paste like that, and then take your fish, cut it, clean it up, take the head off and clean the belly and put some slits on it, and then put this marinade and let it marinate for at least 2 to 3 hours. We left it for like overnight. So the fish is all marinated. I transferred it to a Tupperware and put the lid on and left it in the fridge overnight. Okay, so then we take a non-stick frying pan and add some coconut oil to it, because I like to cook in coconut oil and it adds a lot of nice flavor to it. So since we started with coconut oil, let's stick to that, right? Okay, so once the oil is nice and hot, you pop in your fish and let it sizzle away. You can hear the sizzling sound, right? Yeah, so we're gonna make sure the fish is well fried first, and then we'll move on to the next step. So yeah, my cousin Ashley Titus, he came from Toronto because the kids were having March break, so they decided to come for a visit here, even though there's not a lot happening here. They said they just want to come and relax and rest for a while, and it's quiet, and we just chilled out, did some cooking and everything, and it was so fun. They are back in Toronto now, and it's just now that I got the time to edit the video. That's why I posted the shorts, so that you can have a look as to what's coming next, right? Okay, so yeah, we managed to fit in all the 4 fishes. I got this fish from a store called Costco, but you could get it anywhere. It's a very common fish called tilapia. It's a very common fish. I think you can get it anywhere. It was such a delicious fish. You got to try this. It's so good. So yeah, it's just a fish called tilapia. You just buy that, and it comes like a whole fish. You will have to clean it up, and they have scales and everything, so make sure you clean it up. Anyway, so I'm adding some curry leaves as well. So here what we're doing is, we had some remaining marinade left in the Tupperware after we took the fish off. We added some shallots, like very small shallots you get, small onions, cut them and slice them in small pieces and mix it and keep it ready. And back to our frying fish. It is nice and getting toasty, so I think it's time to flip it over. So we're gonna, it's been sitting for like 2 to 3 minutes and making sure that the other side is cooked really well and it's firm, and that's when you will flip it over. Don't be in a rush to flip it as soon as possible, but let it cook for a few minutes, like at least 2 to 3 minutes on each side. So yeah, it's nice and firm and we are flipping it over. Be very gentle when flipping it over. You don't want to break the fish into several pieces. We want the fish in one piece. So we both were very gentle. Me and my cousin's wife, we both were cooking, and so yeah, we both were trying to make sure that it doesn't you know, break on us, because it is so easily breakable, right? So we were being very careful to make sure that we flip it over in one piece. So yeah, here we are struggling, but yeah, we managed to flip it over in one piece, and yeah, doesn't it look good? The sizzling fish, oh my. So what she told me is that you want the skin of the fish to be nice and crispy. That's why you want to make sure that you cook it really well, so that it's like golden brown and crispy. Okay, so here is a little something I'm doing. It's still winter time, you know, and we are in the middle of March, and we don't have spring as yet. The spring is gonna come end of March. So I'm getting head start on my flowers. So I decided to take you along in this journey as well. So here are some of the seeds which I'm planting, and I got some pellets. I like to use these pellets. I'll show it to you. They come like compacted soil and dried, and then you soak them in water, and they like 7 times they double. That's what the packet says, and it does like probably 5 to 6 times the size of what it is right now. It enlarges, soaks up all the water and enlarges, and once I put the seeds in that, you know, it just grows so well. So here I've soaked them for like 5 minutes or 10 minutes, not more than that, and they become into these big you know, soil blocks kind of, and I've inserted them in a tray I already had from last year, and I'm going to add, so yeah, I have some zinnias, and I love to do cut flowers, you know. So yeah, this tray is probably 2-inch or probably maximum 3-inch, not more than that. So I take that tray and popped in those pellets and started adding my seeds. So once they come up, I'll show you in my next video how they are doing. So yeah, I have some zinnias, some marigold, some poppy seeds, all the cut flowers, and I make them into a bouquet. It's really nice. These are annuals, and by May I will put them out and plant them outside, and because right now it's still so cold, they will die. I can't take them out. I have to baby them. So yeah, I have this handy dandy tool. I make some holes in those soil blocks and add those seeds in there, and yeah, that's about it. So let me know what you are planting. Do you do gardening, or do you like to do vegetable gardening or flower gardening? I'm into flower gardening. I love flowers so much, and my husband is into vegetable gardening, so it does make a balance, right? And he does use my marigolds as well in between his vegetable patch. So yeah, I'm just doing this. Anyway, back to our fish, which has been frying along. It looks good, and I think we are almost there. So here we have taken another pan now, and going to add another tablespoon of coconut oil, and then we're gonna wait for the oil to heat up. And once the oil is nice and hot, we are going to add some julienne ginger, some slit green chili, and some curry leaves. So probably around 10 green chilies and 1 inch of julienne ginger, fresh ginger. That tastes so good in this curry, and also some curry leaves, like probably half a handful of curry leaves. So first you add the green chilies, let it roast away well, and then you're gonna add the julienne ginger. Julienne ginger is nothing but long thin slices of ginger. They call it julienne for some reason. Yeah, you fry them along in this nice coconut oil and let it get nice and toasty, and then you can add your curry leaves as well. So this adds such good flavor, and it is a spicy dish, so you might want to make sure that everyone in the house enjoys spicy food. I'm not a big spice person. I don't like too spicy, but this dish was absolutely delicious. That the spice didn't bother me at all. So once this is all nice and toasty and sauteed well, we are going to add that marinated shallots which we had left, with the remaining marinade. We're going to add that on and let it cook along with these green chilies and ginger, and saute them really well. And once that is nice and done and you can see the oil nice and shiny, you add some coconut milk. That is the trick. It's so good. So we are adding probably 2 full cans of coconut milk here, like thick coconut milk. It comes in a can for us here, so we added 2 whole cans of coconut milk and let it simmer for a minute or so. You don't want to boil it too much. So once the coconut milk absorbs all the good spices from the marinade, and once it starts boiling, you just switch it off, and that's about it, with the sauce and the gravy for the fish. So I think that's why the spices didn't bother me so much, because it's this 2 full cans of coconut milk, right? Which makes the spices all mellow and not too harsh on you. So that is why you make sure that you have the 2 cans ready, and that calms the spices down and it adds such good flavor to the fish. Okay, so it's nice and boiled, and we're gonna switch it off, and then the exciting part is now we have this fried fish in this pan, and we are gonna add this nice, delicious, creamy gravy on top of the fish fry. Oh my, it was absolutely a delicious and yummy meal for us. It was so good. It's got a little few steps to follow, but once you do this at home, I'm telling you, it will be a great hit, and you would love it, and your family would be like, oh. It was finger licking good for us in our house. It was a great hit, and we enjoyed it as a family so much. So yeah, you pour it on to the fish like that and cover it up really well. Let the fish absorb all the good gravy and the coconut milk as well, and because you fried the fish so well, it won't lose its crispiness so much. It will still have that nice crispy flavor as well. So yeah, that's about it, and I hope you give this a try in your house. And it just we enjoyed it so much that we did a round two of the same curry while they were here, you know. Here I think she's adding some salt because she tasted and she felt that the salt was not enough. So yeah, taste and see how it is, and add, or you know, salt or pepper, whatever you feel it needs. So okay, so here it is, guys, all ready to be served. And I hope you give this a try, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, and please do consider subscribing as well. And thanks for watching. Have a blessed day. Bye bye.